Ever since she could remember, Rachel had a heart tuned to kindness. Whether it was holding the door for strangers, sharing her snacks with classmates, or simply offering a warm smile, she believed that small gestures could change the world. But not everyone seemed to feel the same. Even now, as an adult, she still didn't understand how people could pass you by, without a greeting, without a glance. The world to her had grown too sharp around the edges. And maybe it started that day. She had been just a kid, carefree and laughing with friends, as they made their way to the schoolyard to play. The sun filtered through tall trees, and the path by the pond shimmered with the gentle breeze. It was a perfect afternoon, or so it seemed. That's when they saw him, a man standing alone near the pond, looking a bit lost. "Can you get me some water?" "Just enough to wash my hands," he asked as they neared. Her friends didn't hesitate. "No," they muttered, moving quickly past him. Eyes forward, giggles gone. But Rachel, she hesitated. There was something sad in his eyes, something that made her small heart ache. So she turned back. Quietly, bravely, she found a cup nearby and scooped water from the pond. As she offered it to him, something changed. His hand, instead of just taking the cup, brushed under her skirt. For a split second, she froze. Then instinct kicked in. She dropped the cup and ran. Ran like her life depended on it. Because in a way, it did. Now, years later, the memory still came in flashes. The sound of the leaves, the stillness around them, the absence of her friends. She had wanted to help. She still wanted to help. That part of her hadn't changed. But now, as a mother, she told her kids the same thing over and over. Being kind doesn't mean being alone. Because even good hearts need to stay safe. Because the world, sadly, had people who would take advantage of kindness. But she refused to let that moment change who she was at her core. She still smiled at strangers, still held doors, still cared. But now, she carried the lesson of the pond with her, not as fear but as wisdom.